Hello, everybody, and welcome into TableTakes game night. Tonight we are playing Stille Nacht, which is a supernatural murder mystery game by Petra Volkhausen. It is a whole lot of fun, and without further ado, we've got a wonderful table of friends that you all know and love from the GCTV family. But without further ado, I think we're just going to hop right into the action because we're already just a little touch on the go. So Stille Nacht. We'll go over a little bit of the intro. The prologue is that on the eve of December 24th, 1720, cold and damp wind from comes the wind from the sea. It ushers in a fog thick enough to cut with a knife that settles around the houses in the muddy streets. Faint light seeps through the windows, but no one behind them moves behind shuttered and drawn curtains. Everyone is holding their breath. Not in pious anticipation, though. For many, a holy name has slipped in the cracked lips since sundown, but to ask for protection, not welcome a savior in this world. Once more, Christmas Eve will bring a night of terror to the residents of this pitiable place. 3 years ago, the sea swept inland, overpowered the dikes, and took whomever and whatever it wanted. Many got dragged from their homes, without mercy, never to be seen again. Bodies lined the beach when the cold ice water finally receded, like precious driftwood, and although rites had been said, names written on wooden crosses to remember them all, there was something about the flood of 1717 that would not let the souls of the dead rest in peace. And so they returned 1 year later, wandering the streets, entering the houses of those they used to be close with. These scenes repeated themselves in the year and year after that. Not all of these ghosts longed to be reunited with their families, however. Some were seeking truth and justice. The repeated haunting has added to the hardship these past 3 years. Everyone lost something in the flood. Many lost everything. Of those who survived, some moved away. Vast stretches of land were left turned infertile by the seawater. Crops failed, livestock died, trade connections dried up, and yet somehow the village remained. Those who stayed tried to eke out a living through hard work, little sleep, and if they were lucky, the warmth of their loved ones. It is Christmas Eve, late at night. While all is silent, you make your way to an abandoned house on the outskirts of the village. A person calling themselves a medium has invited you to take place in a summoning. The haunting will come to an end. Ghosts rest in peace, so they promised. If only you are committed to speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. Ghost, they said. Singular. They know. They know that you have been haunted by one soul only. You sit down at the table in the middle of an otherwise unfurnished room. Flames crackle in a fireplace, but they offer little warmth. There are others here, all of whom you know well. Some intimately. This is a small village, after all. You see tense faces and cast-down eyes. You smell guilt. The medium's voice creeps through the room. His name is Silas, a tall, gaunt man, very stoic and composed. You are all asked here tonight to bring to an end what has been an unnecessarily prolonged ordeal. I know that you have been visited by the same spirit, someone who has died a terrible death these 3 years past. Almost to the hour. But it wasn't the flood that killed them. All of you were close to this poor soul's final moments. What each of you did, I do not know yet. But tonight, we shall find out. Silas then pulls a cloth off of this table, which is a beautiful mirrored surface. But as you sort of look down and sit and look down at this mirrored surface, the reflections of your faces look distorted almost, as though this mirror is imperfect. Cloudy in some parts, spotted and mottled in others. Silas begins to light candles on the table, and as the reflections grow, the faces almost turn a little bit more distorted. So, Stille Nacht, I am the facilitator who plays both the medium and the ghost. You all are villagers, and that are assigned at random, secretly, the roles of murderer, aide, and bystander. There's always one murderer, but you can play without an aide. Before the game, we establish facts about the villagers. If each of you would like to quickly introduce who your villager is, starting with Javion.
Hello, everyone. My name is Howard. I'm 45 years old. I use he, him pronouns. I may be the carpenter in this here village, but a lot of people come to me as a sort of spiritual guide. You see, I'm recently remarried. My lovely wife Muriel and I live in a humble cottage, and well, I'd say we're doing a decent job getting by. People of this town are very generous. So, well, I would say the thing I lost in the floods, the the worst thing that I lost, I suppose I could say, was my child. Named her Meredith after my mother, and her grandmother for hers. Right now, I've been searching for answers to help our poor townsfolk because the haunting that's been going on for far too long should come to an end. Just if our Lord Jesus Christ wills, it shall be done.
All right. Next up, Noir, why don't you introduce this to Frederick?
Um, my name's Frederick. I'm 69 years old. I go by he, him pronouns. The village butcher. Me and my wife were in the midst of divorcing when I lost her in the flood. Some would say that I'm a bit destitute, and I have a bit of a reputation around the village for being depraved.
And last but not least, Bort.
Yes, Bort.
You muted yourself on
I
Zoom.
did the wrong one. There we go. Bort. Hi, I'm Bort. I'm 36 years old. He, him. I'm a beekeeper. I'm single, and I'm getting by. About a year ago, with the flood took about a year's worth of a honey harvest from me. Still recovering from it. People say I'm dim-witted, but I'm not really clear on what that means.
Incredible.
Touched in the head.
So, this sort of dark room, how do each of you behave as you enter and sit down at the table?
When Howard walks into the room, just as he does in any room he enters, is very courteous manner makes the man. So he's going to tip his hat to the medium, and anyone else who's already gotten there before him, offer his condolences once again to those may be in mourning.
Frederick gets there real late. Yeah, he's late. Smells of booze. Uh, and he doesn't even kind of acknowledge it. Like, he doesn't do the whole sorry I'm late thing. He just kind of comes in, hocks a loogie, and just plops himself at a seat and kind of complains the whole time about being here. Like, this is dumb. Just let the dead be dead. This is stupid.
Bort comes in shortly, but actually right behind Frederick. He made the mistake of it's a small village, but he stopped at a few wrong addresses before getting to the actual right one. So he's a little nervous, but he's trying to center himself as he comes in, looks around, just trying to nods at everyone, and then tries to find a seat with causing as little of disruption as possible. I'm not sure he succeeds.
So, Silas welcomes each and every one of you, and offers you a seat, and then begins to sort of light the candles around the room. And as each one sort of illuminates, again, that mirrored table, the faces and the begin to look a little bit strange. Silas sits at the head of the table. and asks for each of you to join hands.
Oh.
Remember, everything will be fine so long as you tell the truth.
Okay.
Be honest. And perhaps we can put this damned soul to rest.
All right.
He then there is this sort of as you all take hands, there's this sort of feeling of electricity and this almost smell of rain that hits your nose. Almost not necessarily rain, but also like salt water and sea. And this sort of cold wind whips around the area, and the candles flare up a bit. And each of you looking down in your own reflection, and then look to the medium's reflection. And no longer is the face of the gaunt man, but you see a flash of a face that you recognize.
Okay.
And the medium speaks with a voice that is not quite his. Silas opens his mouth again and says, "What is my name?"
Marcus.
And
Can't be. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be.
my name is Marcus. How old was I at the time of my death?
You were 45.
What were my daily chores?
Friedrich.
I don't know, man. Yeah. You would, you go about town helping random people. I never really paid much attention.
I was a helper.
Yeah, you were, Marcus. You were.
You did the best you could.
Where was my body found?
On a roof.
I died 3 years ago, but my soul finds no rest. I drift aimlessly. Year after year, I am pulled back here. But I wish to move on. Are you here to help me remember how I died so that I may rest in peace?
Yes, yes. Yes, Marcus.
Each villager has.
Your place is in heaven, not here.
Yes. Frederick?
Yeah, sure. You should pass on. I'm all about it.
Okay. Now, I want each of you to message me privately in the Zoom chat. Tell me, are you telling the truth to Marcus? Okay. I'm going to roll some verity checks. One of you is lying. I'm going to advance the wrath counter.
Oh, that's a good thing to advance. I like the sound of that as a player.
Yep, that's a thing. That's a thing that exists in this.
Which one of you is lying?
Yeah.
He was found on a rooftop, right? In the village. That's not a lie. I don't think I'm lying. Am I lying? But would I know if I was lying, if I was even lying to myself?
Howard, you
dude.
feel a little trickle of blood come out of your ear as you take one harm. You hear sort of the median's voice break through. Honesty.
You okay there, Howard?
Oh,
Each of you has 3 harm. If you take 3 harm, you're donezo, friends. And the game ends when the game ends in several ways. Someone dies. The circle is broken, which can only happen after a certain phase of the game. The ghost realizes who murdered them and why, and is encouraged to move on. Those are the ways that the ghost moves on. But honesty is the best policy. But you can choose to lie, or you can choose to tell the truth. As players.
I don't think it takes a genius to figure out who's lying. I mean,
For the record, harm is assigned randomly when someone lies.
Oh, that's
no,
fascinating.
I'm doing this character. It's just like,
I thought they got to choose who harms who.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all start talking, then one of us starts bleeding after. It finds out we were lying.
Well, you don't know that. It could be like normal ear blood, It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I also randomly bleed from the ears from time to time when dealing with spooky ghost stuff.
Why would Howard? Why would you have anything to lie about?
I didn't lie about anything.
Well, I trust you.
This is a sign from God himself.
The voice cuts through again. On the morning of my last day on Earth, I was at the baker's to pick up a loaf of fresh bread. Frederick, why did our paths cross?
Because I'm the butcher genius. My shop isn't too far away from the baker.
You were carrying something with you. What was it?
I don't see how that's any of your business, but I recently procured some new instruments for my profession.
New knives?
Amongst other things, yes. Cleavers, knives.
You are always so keen on upgrading your works.
Clean cuts make the meat taste better.
Bort.
Yeah, this is all very. Ooh, sorry, this is very scary in here. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Spirit. Sorry.
I saw you in front of the church.
Yeah.
I called out for you, but you didn't react. Why?
Well, I was doing a delivery of honey down to the church, the chapel for the. There was going to be some kind of ceremony. I'm not sure if it ever went through. We got distracted. I was waiting for someone, and I didn't want to be rude, so I ignored you.
Mm-hmm.
I regret it. I regret not saying hi one more time. I'm sorry.
Such a tender heart. Howard, you're the godly man. Why were you late meeting Bort? Were you ignoring him?
Meeting board? For what? When?
In front of the church.
We were supposed to be meeting? Oh, I don't remember.
Why were you ignoring Bort?
Ignoring him? That doesn't sound like what I do. Maybe you're thinking of someone else.
Then what were you doing that morning?
The morning you died,
The morning that I died, what were you doing?
well, I believe I was on my way to see you.
We have business?
And maybe you don't remember, but you asked to see me.
Hmm.
You had something that you
I
wanted
did
to
like
tell
to
me.
confide in you from time to time. Must have been important.
I'm sorry I never got to find out what it was.
Hmm.
Maybe I could have helped you.
All right. Now, villagers, DM me and let me know. Are you telling me the truth? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to look something up really quick here.
Absolutely.
Um, I'm also going to keep track of okay. I'm going to I don't need to roll anything this round. That is what honesty feels like. It's been so long. My memories are faded, and it's hard sometimes to tell the truth, but I can always sense it. I can feel it. Bort,
Yeah.
at noon. I know that I saw you at noon when the church bell rang, but I don't remember where. Where was I? What was I doing there?
I believe you were over by the well. You always like to sit on the well when they come by to will up some water. You always whittle. You're sitting at the well
Whittling by the
whittling.
well?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I still have some of the carvings you made me back at my house.
Frederick, who else was
Yeah.
with me?
Um, let's see. I don't know. Didn't I see you? Didn't I see you with Howard? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see that. I saw you with Howard.
Howard,
Yes.
there's something else. There's a sound. So many sounds. Howard, why was it so noisy by the well?
Must have been the crows.
They did like to caw.
I believe Gerald was out in the fields feeding.
Mm. Were each of you telling me the truth? Hmm. Just 1 second, y'all. I'm just double checking.
Always good to be safe.
Okay. Hmm. I believe you. Those crows so noisy during that day. Weather so unseasonable.
Afraid so.
Frederick, do you remember the unseasonable weather took a turn? In the early afternoon, the wind got so strong. It got so strong that the tiles came off of the roof to your shop. You were there to help, weren't you?
I'm a butcher, not a roofer. I have people to take care of that kind of thing for me.
But they were so hard, they fell on people. You helped them out outside your shop. Yes?
I put up a sign. I guess that counts as helping.
One of them fell on me. Bort. And I got close to. I think I remember I was hurt. How did I get hurt?
Well, if I remember correctly, the panel or the roof fell off and hit you. It didn't quite hit you, but you did dodge out of the way and stumbled off of the stairs of the store. I believe you rolled down. Heck of a bump.
It hurt quite a bit.
Yeah.
Howard, there was something else. A commotion. Someone was fighting. Who was it?
Oh, that was Frederick. I remember it very clearly. And some shop owner, somebody with a cart selling something on the side of the road. I don't remember what it was about.
You don't remember why they fight?
You and I, we were there, but we weren't close enough to investigate, so I decided it was just another one of his tantrums.
All right. Are you telling me the truth?
Oh, I don't think you meant to say that to everybody.
Oops.
Perfect.
All
For
right,
those of you
y'all.
watching, Bort accidentally said it to everybody that they were telling the truth.
Yes, I shared with the Zoom chat all of my honesty, and it's not great.
Okay. I'm beginning to remember more. And again, one of you lies. Frederick,
Yeah.
you feel a splitting pain behind your eyes. Your nose begins to bleed.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like stand up at that and go.
Do you keep holding hands? Because you cannot break the circle.
Frederick, calm yourself.
What happens if he stops holding hands? Am I
Bad
gonna die?
things.
Bort is holding on to Frederick's hand as hard as he can.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think honestly Frederick would not have remembered. So if you want to punish me for that, you can. Like as soon as
Okay.
that pain happens, he gets up like,
Let
oh
me
no,
just
screw this.
let me just check this real quick.
Oh, gosh.
Because there is actually specific things for breaking the circle. Frederick, you realize you're still holding their hands
Oh, okay.
somehow. You didn't think about it, but and then you try to let go. You can't let go.
What are you doing?
I can't let go. Listen, I picked depraved, so I'm sorry in advance. He will take whoever's hand is in his and like try and bite it to see if they'll let
Stop!
But
let
your
let
hand
go
is
of my
fast.
hand.
Your hand is stuck fast.
Also, I mean, my hands are Bort's hands, who is one of the person holding you, is normally stung by bees. I don't think your
Oh,
bites
that's
are gonna
true.
do. Your bites are not gonna do too much. Bort's seasoned.
I swear your hands feel like they're made out of rubber.
Thank you.
All right. Let's just
Okay.
get this over with.
You sit back down. Tell the truth.
Oh, okay. Marcus, it's okay. We're trying to get to the truth now. We're gonna figure it out.
In the evening, the wind died down, Frederick. It even stopped raining for a while. I wanted to go out to the pub for a drink, but why did you stop me?
I can't believe we're here trying to answer to a dead man. This is absolutely ridiculous. I stopped you because I can barely remember. I had drinks of my own that night. I can't remember everything that happened. I stopped you because you need to be stopped.
It was late, though. We were in my home. Why were we there? Together.
If I recall correctly, you had an order from earlier that day. You didn't come pick it up because a little bit of ceiling hit you, and so I just went to your place to deliver. You done already paid for it, so it'd be bad business to keep the order.
You felt guilty because the tiles came from your roof?
No, I felt guilty because you paid for the order and I didn't get you the meat.
Is that why you left in tears?
I think it's about time that everybody starts minding their own damn business. I don't know what you. I simply made a mistake. And yes, go please.
Yeah.
Or I lost something, or something was taken from me. What was it?
Oh. Let me think. It was a long time ago. I do have a memory. Please don't make me bleed out of any of my holes. I do have a memory, and I think it's true. I think it was Howard slipped something into your pocket, but it was a long time ago. I don't remember what it was.
Howard. We met. You slipped something into my pocket, and I saw your disappointed face. What had happened?
Well, it seems to me that at the time, you and we were having a conversation about, well, the man you put away. And that note that I put in your pocket, I didn't want anyone else to know. I just wanted you to know I knew. I knew what you did. I couldn't risk anybody over here, so I left you a little note.
The man stole. He needed to see justice. I was a helper. I was helping the village.
Marcus, no. Marcus, you put that good man away for good. He died in that jail. And for what? Nothing.
All right, are you all telling the truth? All right.
Just a light game night. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Just nice, easy, fun. Everyone's happy. This is good.
Yep.
A very still game night.
So great. Doing
Well
good.
done.
Doing good, y'all.
I mean, nobody's died yet, so there's that.
Just a little.
Yeah.
You're doing your best, though.
Just a little hole bleeding from some of us. Otherwise, we're fine.
I mean, I'm not bleeding. I just got like heartburn. I think that could be some of my meat.
Coming out of your nose?
Yeah, it was coming out of your nose. You have blood coming out of your nose.
Oh, I didn't
Meat
realize
coming
I was
out of your
bleeding.
nose.
No, I thought I had the heartburns. The mud butt.
Or you realize that you're holding on to the you're also holding on to the medium's hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the medium glares daggers into you.
Wait, who's
You
the medium
hear-
player at?
Me.
The liar.
Bort.
Oh, never mind.
And you hear the words, Tell the truth. And your hand, you feel like a cracking as one of the bones in your hand.
I'm glad the medium only has 2 hands.
Oh, I thought I did.
Okay.
Can't believe you all are just sitting here lying like this.
And you see the medium you see that there's some bruising around his hand as well.
Oh.
The Lord says, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth.
Then tell the truth. Shortly after midnight, when the water had flooded our homes, I wasn't asleep like so many still were. As I was on my way to the butcher's to fix the roof. Frederick, where were you?
Back in my shop. Finishing up my cleaning and setting prep for the next day's work.
Working on Christmas Day? On a holy day is a sin.
Only if you believe in it.
Howard, what had roused you from your sleep before the flood came?
Don't make me say it.
Tell the truth.
It was Meredith. She came to my bedside and she told me that she had a nightmare. Something bad was going to happen. I heard the rains. I knew she was right. I mean, I am a carpenter. I should have boarded up windows or something. I don't know. Poor Meredith.
Bort, why were you sleepless that night?
I had a bad feeling. I was worried. Something in the way the bees sang to me that morning. I don't know. It just sounded wrong. To be honest, I haven't had much sleep since that night anyway, so it's about the same now.
All right, Verity checks. Are you telling the truth, folks? All right.
I see you thinking about it, Frederick. Your blasphemy's gonna send us all to hell.
Nothing happens. It's good to hear honest words from honest men. Now, the flood that came after took so many so quickly. The wind carried the screams of the people and livestock, and I thought this was how I would die too. I did not. The last thing I saw was the water coming over the dams from the roof of the butcher. Howard. Bort. Frederick. My friends. Bort, we'll start with you. Why did you not prevent my death?
I didn't I didn't know. I didn't know. I would have if I had known, but sometimes I don't know things until they already happen, and it's too late. I'm sorry.
Howard, why did you not prevent my death?
I couldn't. I wasn't there. Trust me, Marcus, if there was anything that I could do, you know I would.
Frederick, you were closest. Why did you not prevent my death?
Found out you were dead. You were already dead. Can't stop what already happened. Don't know what you expected from me.
Okay. Last verity check. You're telling the truth, folks.
I feel like somebody here is lying.
I don't know what you're about to say, but
I forgot what channel I was on for a second.
You were about to say fizzing lying.
Lurking lying. Somebody here is a motherfucking murderer.
Okay. I believe you. I believe all of you. You all are lucky. In the last stage, on a 1, the ghost believes the lie.
Oh my gosh.
The ghost rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Nah, re-roll it. Let's get spicy.
No. This is great. Let's leave it as
Re-roll
is.
it. Somebody
make
gotta die.
sure Friedrich is the one that dies. He's the one who's begging for it.
Oh. I thank you. I thank you for telling me the truth.
Wherever you go next, Marcus, walk in the truth. Walk in God's light. His blessings will carry you through.
I'm immediately gonna try and let go.
What?
And you
So
see
close.
you see the medium breathes out, and you see the breath. You realize that it's cold in this room. It is ice cold in this room. You see the breath exhale and fog the mirror of the glass. You all release hands.
And we win. Yay!
The medium says, "What happened here tonight was necessary. Even the pain you all went through. I'm proud of you for being forthcoming."
Yeah, don't mention it.
And he stands, pulls his jacket over, puts on a hat, and leaves the 3 of you in this room with this beard table. I'll be back later to pick up my things. What do you all do?
So I've got a question to you.
Sure.
Because of what I am,
Uh-huh.
Because of what you
I
are.
I should know, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look at that person
Mm-hmm.
and give them the we dodged the bullet look.
Bort is getting some napkins to, or some bandages to help, or to help them sop up some of their dirty blood, and then wrap his broken hand.
Howard just saying a couple of Hail Marys.
You guys think that's it? You think he's gone?
I mean, he's been gone for a while, but if we're talking about permanently gone, I don't think so. Not just yet.
Huh.
Think from here on out, we should be cautious, but I am optimistic. We've done some real good here today. His spirit can finally rest.
He can rest. Yeah, yeah. That's the point of this, right? He can rest. He's allowed to have some peace because he wasn't at peace before for all these years now. So this is good. This is good. This is not bad.
Bort, he's not here anymore. Come clean. Repent. God will forgive you.
I don't necessarily know what I did to make God angry. I'll gladly apologize to him, but I'm just not sure what made him mad. I mean, I guess I know it says. I think it's someone said that you're not supposed to have bees in the Bible, but I'm not sure because I
No,
think he made those because someone. I think it was my cousin said that on Noah's Ark he couldn't get bees, so bees were made by the devil. But I'm not sure if that's
not.
true. That's just my cousin Wilhelm.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Bort.
Okay.
I think you may have been taught something someone else wanted you to think, but it's not the case. Bort, what I'm trying to say to you right now is that your soul cannot be cleansed until you are honest, not just with God, but with yourself.
Oh.
Howard, your
Mm.
hands on the mirror. You sort of put your hands on the table as you say this.
Okay.
As you say honest, the mirror cracks under your fingers.
Well, look here.
That's 7 years bad luck.
And you all hear the ghostly echo of the words.
It's time, Bort. It's time.
And that's where we're going to end.
Oh.
All right, so just for my own peace of mind,
Yeah.
Please.
who's the killer?
It's Bort.
Nah, it's you, Howard.
No,
The
it's
killer.
Bort.
The killer. Can you please raise your hand?
I knew it.
I knew that the killer in me was the killer in you.
I got away with it. I don't know what winning.
You got away
is
with it
supposed
with
to
some
feel
really
like,
lucky rolls, y'all.
Really?
But I think winning feels good, and you guys should.
I like that you were going to try to set up Bort, and Bort would have totally I think you could have
Absolutely.
you could have confused Bort so easily into being like, yeah, I guess I wasn't there, but I guess I could have killed him. Yeah, I wasn't anywhere near there, but it makes sense.
So yeah,
Howard
that was Stille
stabbed him on
Nacht.
the roof.
What do y'all think, everybody?
Because he
that
put
was
away
funny.
his.
This is really fun.
Nephew.
This game is really, really interesting. I was, yeah, I'm always interested in like things that are kind of like working together, but a deduction aspect to it. This was a lot of fun. It's also not super difficult to learn. We have the PDF, and the PDF is really well put together. The resources, like this was a lot of fun. I mean, it's sad, obviously the subject matter, but Anita, thank you for bringing this to us. This was fantastic.
Heck yeah. And it is seasonal because it is a Christmas game after all, even though it is about spooky ghosts and murder and floods. But yes, that has been our episode of Table Takes Game Night. Thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. We're going to do our outros and say where folks can find us. We'll start with Howard. Javion, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Javion. You can find me on Twitter at JV Smith. And you can find me here at Table Takes once a week, except for not next week, on Friday at 2 p.m. PST for more of the best 4 days in gaming all year round.
We have to all do voices, by the way. That's how it goes.
Okay. Noir, Frederick, tell us about yourself.
Hey, everybody. Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Hive, because Hive is back up.
Hive.
Also, please check out my website, thenoirenigma.com. There's some pretty cool merch there. You keep up with everything that I'm doing. That's it. Don't stop receiving me now.
All right. I'll go next, and then we'll let Marcus to do all the outro-y things that need to get done. I'm Anita. You can find me everywhere at Panita or at Critical Misses. I'm a TTRPG streamer, graphic designer, podcaster. Producer. I meant to say producer, and then I said podcaster. I'm like, that's not me. That's Noir. But you can just find me everywhere at Panita or at Critical Misses. Yeah, that's it. That's me. Marcus.
Yes, and
bring us home.
I am Marcus. I have to do the voice now because I'm going with Javion.
You're such a good voice actor.
Hello, my name is Marcus, and I am here to know. Hey, my name is Marcus. You can follow me at Best Kind of Worst. I also am on Twitch occasionally. You can check out me. I'm usually doing stuff behind the scenes. Sometimes I'm on camera like this at Gen Con TV. But yes, right after this, you got to stick around because we have a very, very special holiday-themed episode of Sarah's Table to go with this. It's a little bit different from this. Sarah's going to be reading some cozy campfire kind of Christmas stories, and it's going to be really, really cool, but it's coming up at 5 p.m. today. We have a bunch of shows on our regular weekly schedule. Please check that out. Check out all of our VODs, check out YouTube, check out everything. And thank you so much for watching Table Takes Game Night. Thank you to these wonderful hosts. Thank you to Anita for bringing this awesome game to our attention. Thank you, Javion. Thank you, Noir. And thank you, me. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Bonsai. And we will be right back. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.